Hello, here we are at GITEX 2021, one of the biggest tech shows in the world. 100,000 people walking around the exhibition halls, meeting partners, meeting clients, meeting investors. And here we are with one company meeting in person, not via Zoom, but we are talking about Zoom. Welcome, Sam, Managing Director of Zoom Middle East.
Thank you very much indeed. It's great to be here.
It's nice to see you in person. I think there is a lot of talk about what happened in Zoom in the last 2 years. And can you tell us your impressions about GITEX, your expectations about GITEX, and how do you feel meeting people here at one of the biggest tech shows in the world?
Absolutely. I personally have been to GITEX a number of times, obviously, but as the managing director of Zoom, as Zoom ourselves, this is the first time we've been to GITEX. What I would say is it's absolutely exceeded our expectations. It's been a absolutely fabulous few days, great conversations with customers, with partners, as you mentioned as well.
What were the topics? What you wanted to present? Is there something new? Is there some announcements or things to present during GITEX 2021?
Sure. A few weeks ago we had Zoomtopia, which was our global event, and we announced many exciting new products and areas. And we've had lots of good conversations with customers. We've talked to customers who are integrating Zoom into their own applications and services. We've talked to education customers, healthcare customers, customers in the law and order areas and areas of safety. We've talked to customers in banking, many other different areas. And it's been quite fabulous to catch up with them all and to have great interaction.
Exactly. As you said, you visited GITEX so many times and exhibited in GITEX so many times before, and you knew that it was a right thing to do for a company like Zoom. What was the main thing that you wanted to achieve with this year's GITEX?
I think obviously over the past couple of years we've been talking to our customers, we've been engaging with them. I think it's great to be able to be present in such a gathering of technology companies in this region, in fact from all over the world. So it's great to be here among our peers, and it's great to be able to receive and host and welcome our customers face to face to look at some of the technologies we have on offer.
Yeah, where do you think the world is going? Because everybody's seeing, everybody really. Every single person that sat in that chair said they exceeded expectations meeting people at GITEX this year. But obviously, Zoom is here to stay also. We are not moving away from the convenience that platforms like Zoom brought.
Sure, and I think everything has a place. You've heard the term hybrid used, so sometimes physical, sometimes virtual. I mean, without a doubt, there's a great deal of convenience and efficiency in using Zoom to have meetings. You can have many meetings in a day. You don't get stuck in traffic. There's lots of efficiencies there. And also there is also absolutely a place we all love to get out to meet our colleagues, to meet our friends, to grab a coffee. So I think everything has a role and a place. And I think one thing that people have learned is they've learned to make the best out of video platform, so best out of Zoom. And they've also, I think, by coming here to GITEX, see all aspects of that equation.
Yes, when we say we want to meet someone, it has to be hassle-free, it has to be quick, it has to be, and as you said, sometimes it's better to meet in person, and that hybrid future is something that awaits us. What changed in a matter of demography or in the matter of customer? What customers started using Zoom and the platforms more during this pandemic?
So, I mean, we saw it across all sectors. As I said, we saw it, from hospitals for e-medicine, education, obviously quite famously for teaching remotely. We saw people getting married on Zoom, having rock concerts. There's been rock concerts which have happened on Zoom, award ceremonies, graduation ceremonies at some universities here in the UAE. So we've seen everything. And age groups, well, many ages, from school children to university students to older people who may be chatting to their families. So we've seen everything.
Okay, Zoom is kind of an infrastructure, like bringing people together. Is Zoom considering thinking in a way of content creation, or maybe events like you mentioned, the rock concerts or something like that, or?
Well, we offer a great platform, which, as I mentioned, we found artists who have used it for concerts and for engagement with their audiences. And, we found teachers who have become great teachers, teaching to very wide and very large audiences. We were sat with some very important people from education ministries and so on and so forth who've talked about how Zoom forms a critical part of capacity enablement. We've heard people talk about, allowing kids to catch up. So it's a great, we see it as a great video platform to enable our customers, our users, to be creative.
It would be good to have a meeting with you on Zoom in the next period. But are we seeing you next year also on GITEX 2022?
It would be lovely. I think we love GITEX, and it's a privilege to be here.
Thank you very much for coming to GITEX, and thank you very much for being in our podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.